from Chris Gayle. Finally, he changed his bat between overs and looks like he has a liking for this new piece of wood.
Now, this is the shot he wanted to play the ball before, but didn't get the connection. This is much better. The mid-on is up, there's no turn, so that shot is safe to try and go over the onside. That's too full. Chris Gayle's going to take advantage of that all evening if he keeps bowling there. And are they going to be made to pay for this by Chris Gayle? Once again, it's full. It gives him the opportunity to go over the onside field, and he does so gladly. I think that long on's going to have to go back. Yes, two of them have sailed easily over the boundary. 86 metres, that last one. But he's not getting turned. Try and get him to play over the offside, and you might get him bowled through the game.
Of course, the lower the score, it's better in a wicket like this. 100 and...
Well, a boundary there. It's not going to please the ownership. In fact, it's gone all the way from Christopher Henry Gayle, but that's only to be expected. The ball's coming onto the bat, and we just have a look at that one again. He just almost slashed at it, and it went down not where he would have expected, but the result that he wanted. Yeah, it's a rare boundary at this stage of the innings. Yes, the lower the better.
Low as possible and quiet down the match. I think that'll be the best for us.
Well, not the ideal note to be chatting with Cheyenne at the Dhaka Dynamites, but we'll ignore the 2 sixes. Just a quick one to sum up the season so far. They've been a wonderful one to boys, and we've enjoyed it from the Dhaka Dynamite.
We've had a great season. I think the boys have played very, very well. We've had hiccups in the middle. We went through it, and now we're in the finals. Let's hope for the best.
All the best, and thank you so much, and hope that no more of those.
Four I mentioned, 3 more will get him to the 100 mark. With 6s, is it going to be another one? Back! Oh my goodness! What about that? Disdainful shot, he just hammered it away.
He's going crazy, Chris Gayle. He moves on to 90 from just 49 balls.
He's gone for the big one. This is sailing away. This is 106 in all editions of the BPL for the big man. Chris Gayle, take a bow. Mastercraft from Chris Gayle. We're seeing fireworks here, Tino.
Well, this is why the couple of balls earlier on in the over, he was happy to just push into the offside. He was waiting for the right one. Sensible cricket. And when the right one came along, he sent it over the boundary. One.
Make that one more. Whoa, what a shot. What a hit. Absolutely massive. With that 6 brings up the 150 partnership.
Well, Arthur, if you bowl that length on any surface, that's the result. And your pitch report today was perfect. It was spot on. And I also believe that it's how batsmen react on a surface. It's they who really make the surface look good or bad. Now, the way Chris Gayle has made
11 runs already in this over. Again. Oh yes, make that 15. He's having a ball of a time.
Well, again, I repeat, I think Dhaka has made a big mistake bowling this young man at this stage. He is not experienced.
Last 50, 22 balls for the third 50. Incredible. Look at the numbers, 45, 37, 22 and 14. Last ball. It's a full toss. And it's a world record. Into the stand. 18 sixes. No one else have done it before. It is Christopher Henry Gayle who does it. 200 partnership comes down. It's a massive, massive knock. And they end up on 206 for 1 in 20.
Well, how fortunate are we? We have seen 2 outstanding hundreds from Chris Gayle in 3 innings. Well, we thought that he had a brilliant 100 in that previous one of just 51 balls. He's done even better here. What an innings. People watching it here, and millions watching on television is sure.
Have gone up in the air. Is the fielder getting underneath it? Yes, but it's gone on top of him. 6. He's loving it, and so does the crowd. Up in the stand, they're dancing in the stand. They're having a time of their life. Look at this shot. I thought that would have been caught in the boundary ropes because it got from the bottom part of the bat, but he had enough. 76 meter, doesn't matter, it's a 6.
And that didn't look as if it came from the middle of
Played, and he has that opportunity today, the way he's going, to get to the 100 mark. And maybe that's number 95 is it. It's sailing away, all the way for another maximum. Wow, what a strike.
This went really high. I wasn't sure if he had enough on it, Shamim, to get over the boundary. I didn't know it had enough on it to get into the stands. What a beautiful hit. Down on one knee. It's come out the sweet spot of the bat. 95 meters and into. They want to get that rate close to 9, and they certainly have the ability to.
He's pulled that away. It's sailing away. Bye-bye, birdie. It's gone into orbit. Wow. Superb strike, and that brings up the 100 partnership also. 529 tournament 6.
Not all that short, but it's short enough for a man in this kind of devastating form to put away with ease. Another one past 90, 93 meters. And we haven't seen him deliver too many short balls. Afridi, he'll be disappointed.
So quick to latch onto anything short. 37, second 50. And he goes after it again, not quite timing it, but it's still out. The wings on it. Take it over. The fielder in the deep. Another maximum at the end of the 14th over.
He's been devastating. Another one. That is another one. No surprise there. There is no surprise at all. Khalid Ahmed, he's young, he's inexperienced, and I think Dhaka's playing straight into the hands of Rangpur batsmen here.
Yeah, is it a little bit too late? He picks up his 14 sixes, equals the record that he picked up in the last match. When he picked up 100, he's actually hit 14 sixes in that second last match, I beg your pardon. When he picked up 126, he's hit 14 sixes and he's still batting, and he can still hit more. What a